What is up, YouTube? Well, wouldn't you know it, Dodge really screwed me on my RT order.
She's sticking it to me.
You're crazy.
Sticking it to me, Jerry.
George.
Sticking it!
So, I got a phone call from my salesman at the dealership, and he said, hey, we've tried to put this order in multiple times. We know we have allocation. It keeps getting kicked back. And just to give you a time frame, it's been at least 3 to 4 weeks since I ordered that car. I'm thinking closer to 4 weeks. So the story I get from the sales representative that I've been working with there, good guy, is that the factory was not moving the car order along, and in fact kept kicking it back to them. And you know, they were like, well, we know we have allocation, but maybe they think we don't have allocation. What's going on here? So they finally called the factory, and the reason they're given, and get this, is that they have no more manual transmissions to build the car. So for those of you who are scrambling to try to get an order in and you want a manual transmission, you're probably SOL. So I'm gonna head over there right now. That's where I'm going. And I'm gonna just try to, first of all, I gotta get my deposit back and just try to get any more details on this. It's so bizarre, man. It's like, why did you allow me to put the order in? You allowed me to build the order, submit the order, put the deposit down. There was no signs whatsoever from the sales manager that it wasn't going to be taken. It was closed out as a sold order, you know, produced as a sold order. So it's a little frustrating because, as you know, I've sold my Challenger, and I sold my Challenger anticipating that I was going to get this car to replace it. So friggin' weird, man. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know where my head's at. I'm just kind of processing it still right now. So we'll go get the information here, and then the search for a manual shall continue. All right, well, here we are, returning to the scene of the crime. The scene of the crime. Let's go figure this BS out. Gotta love the barbed wire to keep them out of the inventory. Got some pretty good inventory here if you like a swinger or a black ghost. All right, I just looked at the email, and sure enough, they are out of manual transmissions at Dodge. Can't build them. Woo, it is one hot SOB out, and that's not making it any easier to process this wacky situation. But yeah, they tried to submit the order 3 times through their system, and they just took my credit card and refunded the $500. I took a look at their inventory on the lot. There's one silver RT sitting there that looks pretty well equipped, close to what I ordered, but I don't know, man. I don't know. I need to think about it. It's kind of a bummer. And it was a manual, the silver one, so I don't know. And the markups are just killing me. Everything's so marked up, and it's like, I'm just gonna hang. I'm just gonna hang. But you know what the most disturbing part for me is the fact that just, to me, tips the hand that Dodge has no intention whatsoever of keeping stick shifts in the lineup. So drop a Hurricane engine, maybe a slightly redesigned Challenger with a stick, no dice. They're not even gonna have the stick as an option if they're out of manuals and they're not building more. So that is crazy to me. That is crazy. to just kill the manuals, kill the V8s. Dodge is committing a very, very strange brand of suicide, and just turning their back on the core Mopar customer base, you know, that love the V8s, love the manuals. Gonzo. So anyways, onward and upward. I have my buddy at the same dealership that I bought my Scat Pack from. Shane bought his Scat Pack. Shane bought his Jeep, and I bought my Hellcat Red Eye. I got a call in to him and see if we can't chase something down that's a manual. And I don't care if it's a 22, 23, whatever. I really don't care. Just looking for a manual, and you know, I love the Challenger. So stay tuned, guys. It's just a weird situation, and it's always going to be something, right? Life's always going to throw you something strange. And then, you know, in the big scheme of things, of life as a whole, this is a first world problem. This is not really a problem at all. It's just an annoyance, you know? It's just kind of like, all right. So I get my $500 back. I don't get a Go Mango Challenger, at least not right now, but I'm pretty persistent. And I have a way of finding my way through things. Like, for instance, I wasn't supposed to get a Hellcat Red Eye. I wasn't supposed to have a Hellcat Red Eye at no markup. Lots of people are paying hideous markup on those, and lots of people couldn't get an allocation. So I managed to land one of those.
You know, life is amazing. I just lost a job, and 5 minutes later, get another job, same weekend, same money. You know who you are? Even Steven.
I'll find my way to a Challenger, a manual Challenger at some point, I'm betting. Now, that being said, I also have my feelers out, and maybe this is a sign I need to consider something else, because I just want a manual. I want something fun and a manual. So maybe I need to look at some Corvettes, some used Corvettes, maybe a C6. I got a buddy in LA who's had his Corvette now. He bought a C6 Corvette last summer, bought it in Florida, drove it across the country. And it's really nice. So maybe I'll look at that. I know that you can get a good deal on the C6 Corvettes, as long as you're not going for, you know, one of the upper trims, you know, like a Grand Sport or a Z06 or something like that. So, all right, well, you guys stay tuned. Appreciate you watching the videos. Hit this with a like if you would. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't, and we will catch you on the next one.